Welcome to Tech News Today, a podcast about keeping you informed and empowered by giving you the latest tech stories that impact your daily life. It's Thursday, August 30th. I'm Mike James. Coming up in a bit, Windows 10 flaw could let hackers take control of your computer. Plus, a new Amazon feature will help improve your wish list. And Google can tell you when to find the best deals on those holiday flights. All that and more in Tech News from Komando.com. Up first, a flaw found in Windows 10 could let a local attacker take over your computer. A zero-day vulnerability was posted by a security researcher on social media earlier this week, so it's now out in the wild and anyone can use it against you. To make matters worse, the bug won't be fixed until Microsoft's next patch Tuesday, which is in September. It's described as a local privilege escalation security flaw in the Windows Task Scheduler. Now, I know that sounds very, very techy and geek speak. Oh, it's a privilege escalation security flaw in Windows Task Scheduler. Luckily, we do have a geek speak interpreter here at Komando.com. So in layman's terms, it means that the bug could let a local user gain system privileges that they shouldn't have. That user could then manipulate the system and become an admin, which would cause all kinds of havoc. Despite the severity of the threat, Microsoft will wait a couple of weeks to patch it, as we said. We'll keep you updated if they decide to release a patch in a more timely fashion. Well, Amazon has quietly added a new feature to its shopping site. It's going to help users collaborate on shopping, which basically means you're just going to share your wish list with your friends or family or whoever you want to. If you have something around the house you need for maybe a party or a group or a business, this tool will help groups do the purchasing with you. Amazon added this feature last week or two, and you probably never even noticed the new icon near the upper right corner near the Orders tab. Within collaborative purchasing, there are all sorts of lists you can create, including wish lists, collaborative lists, gift registries, and more. All you need is an Amazon account and the desire to shop. Members can view, add, or remove items from this list. They'll also be able to get notifications, updates, and have conversations. So, are you ready to give it a shot? It, again, is there in the upper right-hand corner on your Amazon page. We have more tech news just ahead. Right now, a quick thank you to our partners at Dell.
As a business owner, I rely on Dell Small Business Technology Advisors. I'm Kim Komando. Now, you and I both know there's nothing small about our businesses. Our reputation is always on the line, and that's where the Dell Small Business Technology Advisors come in. Reliable Dell PCs with Intel Core processors are rock solid. That means you can focus on getting business done. Call 877-BUY-DELL. That's 1-877-BUY-DELL.
We've been hearing tips on how to book flights for years and years, what month and what day and hour are best for finding the best deals. And since prices go up during the holidays, timing becomes extremely important. So if you're seeking the best possible deal, the research team at Google suggests that now is the time when you want to book your flight. Waiting till October will likely lead you to paying about 95% more. That's a huge price jump. If you are a last-minute shopper and decide to wait until November, you can add another 30% on top of that for all packages. And it's impossible to guarantee prices will rise, as Google claims. There are many factors at play, like where you're flying from, the time of your flight, the length of your stay, and so on. Of course, the airlines you choose is a major factor. So how can Google make these predictions? Well, Google knows everything, obviously, so we should probably trust their cost patterns. It's up to you, but Google did factor in the most common holiday flight routes in 2017 to find out how far in advance you should grab your ticket. Flights from Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, San Francisco, and Washington, and then to Chicago, London, Los Angeles, Miami, or Orlando were all analyzed. Now keep in mind, all of the research was based on data from the Google Flights, Hotel Search, and Things to Do search, so added up, the choice is yours. Here's a cool reason to take a trip to Miami, as if you needed another excuse to visit a Magic City. But this is perfect for everyone interested in high tech. A Miami hotel called YotelPad is adding robot butlers to its mix of employees. Need towels? Want to order room service? It's no problem. The robot butler will deliver it all to your room in no time. Just don't be shocked when a 4-foot purple robot on wheels shows up at your front door to deliver that next pizza. This helpful robot can also play music and even strike up a conversation with guests. These guys are built in Singapore and have already been deployed to over 100 worldwide businesses, casinos, and hospitals. In Miami, YotelPad is a futuristic haven for residents of all kinds. Whether you have a condo in the building or are just passing through, a couple of these robots will be designated to people who live in the building, and another will be available to hotel guests. They're fully automatic, using digital mapping to go from room to room at a clip of about 3 miles per hour. It's a pretty big building. Taking the elevator is no problem for the little purple companions. In fact, if you get lost, the robots can help navigate your way around. It might be kind of spendy to live there, though. The base rate for residents is around $300,000 with studio, 1- and 2-bedroom options. Eye strain is a real problem these days, with many of us spending so much time staring at screens. It was inevitable that we would start having eyesight issues, but Google is working on a solution. The Google Go app can now read articles and websites out loud. So instead of putting all that pressure on your eyeballs, you can just sit back and let the app read the story to you. It can even read to you in multiple languages, 28 to be exact, in a surprisingly natural-sounding voice. And if you like to skim, you just get the gist of the content. Google Go uses artificial intelligence to single out only the most important parts of a web page and then leave out all the nonsense that you don't care about. The app was designed as a lighter, faster way to search by using your voice, but it does much more. The ability to read text out loud is the latest addition to the already helpful app. Check it out. It'll be easy on the eyes. We love that. Hey, if you know any young people who are really into computers, you might want to send them to the University of Texas at Austin. The National Science Foundation just awarded the school's Advanced Computer Center a $6 million grant, which means more toys. This particular grant will be used to buy and operate a supercomputer named Frontiera. Frontiera is expected to be operational in about a year, and school officials claim it will be among the most powerful in the world. Technically, it'll be the third most powerful in the country, but the most powerful one at any university. One school executive said supercomputers like telescopes for astronomy or particle accelerators for physics are essential research instruments that are needed to answer questions that can't be explored in the lab or in the field. Frontiera will help students study topics like hurricane forecasting and particle collisions. University of Texas is definitely one good place for future scientists. Are you one of the millions of Americans who have cut the cord? People are getting rid of cable in droves to save money on monthly bills, and it looks like things are about to get even better for cord cutters. Amazon is working on a new streaming service called FreeDive that will be exclusive to customers with a Fire TV device. The good news is it won't cost a penny. There will be no monthly subscription fee. The bad news is you'll have to watch advertisements. Amazon will show viewers targeted ads instead of charging them a fee. It's expected to compete with other services like Roku Channel, which uses a similar model. So what do you think? Would you go for a free streaming service if it meant you had to watch targeted ads? By the way, once you're done listening to our podcast, do us a favor and give us a good rating wherever you're listening. We would appreciate that, and it helps more people find us. And finally, for today's Komando Kicker, you're going to appreciate this if you're an animal lover. A company in Minnesota has just added a new benefit for its employees. If workers adopt a pet or an exotic animal, they can qualify for what they're calling fur-ternity leave. So they would get out of work for a week to help their animal transition into their new home. The policy change is a reaction to a request made by many employees that they be allowed to work from home for a week while their new pets adjust to their new environment. They had so many such requests that the company eventually decided to make it a policy, and the turnout has been perfect. For more fun and interesting facts, go to Komando.com and search for the Komando Kicker. That's our tech news today from Komando.com, and special thanks to our partners at SimpliSafe.
Here's some exciting news. As a company, SimpliSafe is now valued at $1 billion. Not only that, more than 2 million homes are now protected with an incredible SimpliSafe system. SimpliSafe is comprehensive protection for your home with round-the-clock professional monitoring that will bring the police anytime there's even the slightest hint of a problem. And SimpliSafe is built for the unexpected. It's loaded with safeguards that keep your system working even during the power and Wi-Fi outages. Even if a burglar smashes your keypad, the police will still be on their way. And the system is so easy to use. It's incredibly intuitive. It takes only minutes to set up in your home. Order your SimpliSafe system now. As a listener of the Kim Komando Show, you get free shipping and free returns. Visit simplysafekim.com. simplysafekim.com to protect your home with SimpliSafe today. That's simplysafekim.com.